Wagwan viewers and subs, welcome back to class. Thank you for tuning in. In today's video, we're gonna be reviewing the Master Pro 88 series. Now, this is what I have to paint today with the Master Pro 88 series. Painting the hood in full and then blending both fenders. Alright guys, here is our box. This is the box that the Master Pro 88 series come inside. And we have a bunch of things here, just to name a few. You have a bag here with your tools and brushes and strainers, so if you want to break the gun down and clean it. And then you have three different tips. You have 1.4, 1.8 and a 1.3 with their needles. Make sure you don't get the needles mixed up because then you're going to want to spray properly. And then he has a adapter here. I don't use this one for my PPS cup, so that's just gonna stain the box. Then he has a cup here. It comes black. First time I've seen a cup in this color. And then we have the gun. It also comes with this pressure gauge inside, guys. So stainless steel. I gotta say I like this over the other one because that one gets stained really easy. So this one, it would be much easier to clean. And the adapter I use on here is a S2C. I'll leave a link in the description. And there is a 1.3 tip inside with the 1.3 cap. So let's go ahead and start spraying with this and see how it works. Alright guys, so I have my gun set up here with some paint. Just in case you missed how I set up my guns, I have videos on that. But basically you just take off the fluid knob and then you turn it on while you're holding down the trigger, and you keep on turning until you feel a push on this finger, and about there I usually good. You can back it out a few turns, tighten in a few more turns. It's up to you. Now this is your air inlet. This is gonna control the air, so if I turn this off completely, I will not be getting any air. So I'm squeezing the trigger but I'm not getting any air at all. Open this up. And now I have air. You want to make sure you keep that all the way out. On my pressure gauge here, this is what's going to control my PSI. I'm going to turn up the PSI and see how far we go with this. With this pressure gauge, it looks like I'm stuck at 2 bars. Like I can't go any further there. So I'm gonna probably put it to about 1.7, 1.8. And I'll leave it right there. Now this is your fan, right? And this is gonna control how narrow, how wide your fan is. See, very narrow. I'm gonna open this up. We have a nice white fan on here, so let's get to the painting and see. Let the action speak, you know. Now, a quick test here on the paper. As you can see, that is a nice and white fan. Great pattern here. And over here on the edge, you can tell that I have good atomization. So 29 PSI, which is 2 bars, is what the gun manufacturer actually recommends, but I'm a bit more comfortable at 1.7 or 1.8 bars. So before you go ahead and spray, make sure you give it that final clean with your tack cloth to pick up any lint from the cleaning, because if you don't, you're gonna already start your paint job with dirt, and we all know that no matter how clean you get and how hard you try it, you're always gonna have a few dirt nibs in your paint job. Doesn't matter if you're in a paint booth. Now, as you can tell here, I can still tell I'm having good atomization, and I'm telling you guys, this gun feels really good. I don't know if it's because it's a new gun I'm using, but the trigger is very smooth. So I remember the first time I started using the Sagola, and it felt the same. It was just so smooth, easy to work with, lightweight, and that's the feeling I'm getting from the Master Pro 88 series here. Great pattern on the fan, so you're getting coverage Quick and nice, easy coverage here. No problems at all. Now, just so no one's confused, this is a HVLP spray gun and it requires about 14 CFM. And just in case you guys was wondering why I have the paper over the fenders if I'm supposed to be painting them, well, that's because the only panel that was primed was the hood. And then as you can see, the space on the fenders to blend is quite small. I don't have a lot of room there. So the best thing to do is get some coverage on that hood, and then once that's done, you just take off the paper and then start doing your thing. Now after about 10 minutes flash, I am now ready to blend. Now I'm keeping this nice and tight. You don't want to get too much paint over there on the fender. You're just trying to make sure that your color matches. And how beautiful is this, guys? This gun is doing a great job. I can't wait for the clear coat. I'm gonna apply one more coat here and then I'm gonna take it into the clear coat. The clear coat that I'm using is the UTech clear coat. This is not even a top of the line clear coat, but it is a good clear coat. It's a 4-to-1 mix ratio, and I'm going to be mixing this 4-1-1. I will be adding some reducer in there to get it a bit more thin to make it flow out a lot nicer, because this clear is on the thicker side, so the reducer really helps. And after 3 coats of base coat, that's how it looks after it's fully flashed. About 10 minutes, and now it's ready for clear coat. As you can see, guys, you have a great foundation here, nice and smooth to lay down your clear. You can already tell that your clear coat is gonna come out looking slick. So without a good foundation, you can hope to get a great finish. Right now I'm laying down the clear coat, the fun part of the job. Now it's the same feeling, guys, a nice smooth trigger action going on here. So far so good, laying down the clear nice and slick. Now if you guys watched any of my videos, you know that I'm not a big I don't make it a big deal to get my first coat of clear coat completely glossed out, because that's how you avoid getting runs. Especially on a blended panel, you don't want to go flooding it with clear coat, because that can also bring you that swimming pool effect. Now my overlapping here is about 85%, sometimes even 90, especially on the hood, because it's harder to cover than any smaller panel. Now this clear coat is kind of tough to work with if you don't know it, because it will look orange peely, but then it'll smooth out. So if you keep running it a lot with a lot of clear coat, you might end up getting a run. So this is my second coat of clear after I have it flashed out for 15 minutes, and now I'm just going for the kill. I'm going to be moving a lot slower, because you want to make sure that you're getting rid of all that dry spot, because that orange peel is tough to buff than any dirt nib. So I would recommend that you avoid those dry spots at all costs. Now you will notice that I will double back into the same spot over and over again, just to make sure that I'm getting a good clear coat finish here. I know it's hard to get that clear coat just the way you want it to be, but it's okay. Just do what you have to do. If you have to make a third pass over this, just make sure it's a lot quicker, so you avoid getting those runs. You don't have to overthink it like Paint Society says. It's just paint, or it's just clear. Now this gun is great, and what better way to test it more than on multiple panels? This way I can get a good feel for it. Now I'm not gonna lie to you, the distribution of the clear is a bit slow, but this is what it was able to get me when it's all said and done. Despite the little dirt nibs here and there, you can see that this is a very good finish from this Master Pro 4088 series. Lay down the clear and the paint really nice. Couldn't ask for a better gun for the price. As you can see, it's a money maker. Now I haven't done any videos with it on metallic, but I will get you another video with that and give you updates as I continue to use this gun, because I love the 44 series. So these two guns are just gonna be my main two guns because I use that 44 series a lot. Now check this out. I also painted this wing and the rear bumper, but this was painted with the Sagola, right? So if you can tell the difference between the Sagola and the 88 series, let me know in the description. So this, the wing and the bumper from the Sagola, and the hood and two fenders with the Master Pro 88 series. That's the job I was able to get done with the 88 series. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you learned something, have any questions, subscribe to the channel, leave your comment, and until next time, class dismissed.